Excuse me. And how come no one ever told me? Wow. I already said I'd spend my vacation sightseeing across Liberal. Why am I being forced to return home now? Felicity, please calm yourself. No, I refuse. This time I will say my piece. Uh, um, Tests are finally over, and I was finally starting to plan all the things I wanted to do for my vacation. So why has a return ticket to the Empire conveniently shown up on my doorstep now of all times? You've been plotting against me with Grandfather, haven't you? Man, hard to get a word in edgewise. Let's just see what happens. I truly believe it would be in your best interest to keep these complaints to yourself for now. They can only serve to make things worse. Excuse me? Excuse me? Have you forgotten your place? How dare you speak to your mistress in such a manner? Oops. Pardon us. I did try to warn you. Do you need something from me? Yeah, sorry to butt in while you're busy. We're in the middle of an investigation, you see. I see, you've come about that little incident. Raina, please, that's enough. I can hardly bear to recall such horrors. Did something happen? Indeed. In fact, what we saw would qualify as more than strange. It was a human form floating in the air. Ah! Raina! Please tell me everything you saw in as much detail as possible. I would love to. I believe I could share enough information for the both of us. Is that acceptable, Felicity? Oh, fine. Do whatever you want. It was the night before exams. Very suddenly, Felicity said there was someone outside the window. Oh, joy of joys. This already sounds like the start of some ghost story. When I peeked out the window, I saw a human form floating above the schoolhouse, just as she'd said. It spun as if blown by the wind. Oh! Eventually it disappeared toward the back of the schoolhouse. And then came the worst part. My lady, being struck by fear, climbed into my bed and... Surely the part isn't relevant to the investigation, Raina. Yeah, no need to be that specific. Oh, I see. A pity, just as it was getting interesting. Anyway, to make a long story short, a human shape appeared in the sky above the schoolhouse, spun around and then vanished toward the back side of the school. Yes, that's correct. Was that any help? More than helpful. We couldn't have asked for a better testimony, really. Alright, I should jot this down. How many testimonies do we need? We kind of can get that it's going to the back of the schoolhouse. It's pretty obvious now. Are we all set? Can we do something about it now? 'Cause I'd like to do something. So I've checked the dorms. The boys' dorm didn't have anything. I've checked all the rooms pretty much. Do we go to the back of the schoolhouse? And this is where it's flying back to. Can you call it quits? 'Cause pretty sure I talked to everyone now, except for her. No, nothing. Where's the dean's office? Where's our clubhouse? I don't remember where it's at. There it is. I feel like we did it, yet there's apparently still people to talk to. Oh, we can talk to the people here. I don't think. Auditorium. I don't think we've been in here. Oh, this is the auditorium. Can I get a little flashback memory? It's strange, isn't it? It was only a few months ago, and yet you can't help but be reminiscent. Yeah. To the play. Yeah, the princess is Joshua. It was weird. A whole lot happened after that. Our calm, serene princess, Joshua, has left us. Now it's just us on the stage. Having no supporting cast feels kind of strange, you know? It does. Say, Estelle, may I make a small confession? Sure. I like Joshua. I mean, affectionately. I was a bit attracted to him from the moment we met. What? I see. I actually kind of figured it always sort of seemed that way. That kiss scene at the end of the play, I won't deny it set my heart racing. I kept apologizing quietly to you even as I threw myself into the role. I was all set to really kiss him at the end, not just pretend. Really? You're a lot braver than I thought, Chloe. Julia says I always do things that make her worry. But then when Major Dalmore pointed that gun at you, Estelle, Joshua's eyes, I've never seen eyes so full of murderous rage. And it was all because you're that important to him. That's when I gave up because I realized I never had a chance against that. I don't know. I think it might be a little too early for you to give up. I mean, honestly, Chloe, I can't hope to compare to you. Oh, Estelle, you're so silly when it comes to this sort of thing. You really have no idea just how charming you are. Man, I pay you a compliment, you poke fun at me. Come on, Chloe, I was serious. But that's just it, so was I. I love that about you, Estelle. Your open honesty. And I think Joshua feels the same way. I guess Joshua and I are a bit alike in that sense. I did notice that, kind of. You're both smart, level-headed, polite. To be honest, I totally told Joshua you two would be great together because of that. Until I met everyone here, I was very lonely. I think in that sense I was a little like Joshua before he met you. If there's a difference between us, it would be our strength. Your strength? Like how? Grandmother wishes very much to name me the next queen, especially after what happened recently. I guess it would be for the best, all things considered, but if I become queen, I'll never be Chloe Renz again. I would be Claudia von Oslies forevermore, burdened with power and responsibility. I'd never again get to hug those orphans, or talk to my friends casually, or attend class. The very idea terrifies me. Yet I feel so pathetic for not having the strength to return to the solitude when it's necessary. I still haven't given Grandmother a proper answer. Chloe, in that sense, Joshua is stronger than I could ever hope to be. I'm sure that he, more than anyone, didn't want to be separated from you. But even so, he disappeared so as to not involve you in what he felt was his own problem. Joshua's strong, on some level, yeah. But I don't think that's the kind of strength you should admire. It's the role of a queen to rule a whole country. Of course, you're hesitating. It's natural. Heck, what'd be really worrying would be if you wanted it without hesitating, like Dunan. Being worried and unsure about whether you'll be good at it and still trying anyway. That's why you'll be an amazing queen, Chloe. Estelle. But Joshua didn't hesitate. He barely thought twice. He left me. Left us. As if it were the most natural thing in the world. That's something I can't forgive him for. Estelle, you're right. It is unforgivable. Why is it the cute ones are always the ones who don't understand a girl's feelings? And don't forget this, especially the ones who are cuter than... Oh, jeez, that bonding. I'm so glad we're friends, Chloe. I don't have many people I can open up to quite like this. Neither do I. Although all we've been talking about are embarrassing things. Oh, please don't I blanked. I don't feel that way about Joshua at all. Don't worry. I kind of learned the hard way that love isn't something you should try and hold back. I guess my dad would totally call us both a couple of dumb kids. Thank you, Estelle. Well, to be honest, if I said I didn't have any feelings left toward him, I'd be lying. But more than anything, I want to see you two happy together, and don't worry, I get it. Anyway, we've spent a bit too much time with girl talk, I think. Want to go back to interviewing the students? Yes, we should. Let's try to talk to everyone before nightfall. We're done, though. There's no one to talk to. I don't understand. All the costumes. Yep, there we go. Holy crap, it's late already. I think we've gotten just about everything we can from the students. Shall we head back to the student council room? Yeah, let's. With any luck, we can put together what we've heard with everyone else and figure out what's up. Hey, you're back. Alright, everyone, report. Reports hit me in the face. That doesn't sound pleasant. Well, most of our interviews with the staff were fruitless. Only the school janitor saw something suspicious. The suspect seemed to disappear right outside the gate to the old schoolhouse. Yeah, the teaching staffs were all too busy preparing for the test, so nobody saw anything. The cafeteria lady and Fauna, the receptionist, also didn't have much to say. I was kind of afraid of that. Well, for our part, we heard some interesting stories from 3 students in particular. All of them centered around the rear of the school grounds near the old schoolhouse. That strikes me as too similar to be mere coincidence. I got some results too. I took 30 pictures of the students and teachers and 50 of the school scenery. They're all really cute. I love this place. Sadly, my efforts failed to shine. I did, however, cause several beautiful kittens to flock to the siren's call of my loot. So you two accomplished literally nothing. I mean, I wasn't expecting much, but come on. So that'd leave me for last, I suppose. I looked over the records for any similar cases. Problem is, everything here is so new, there's nothing really in the way of ghost stories and whatnot. Anything remotely relevant centers around the old schoolhouse. The old schoolhouse again. It's suspicious no matter how you look at the case. I'm a little unclear what is the history of that building. It's the original Genus building. It's been around for centuries as far as I know. The new campus was finished about 20 years ago. The school moved here and the old place has been closed off ever since. Wait, hang on. It's closed off, but I thought we popped in there during the school festival. Unfortunately, some of the very dangerous monsters that have been wandering around got in after you left. We've had to leave it tightly locked and abandoned ever since. Oh my, a stone ruin dating back centuries. It strikes me as the perfect haunt for a ghost. Thanks a heap for pointing that out. Well, I really don't want to go, but it's not like we have any other leads. It's getting pretty late, though, so how about we check it out tomorrow? Why, Estelle, whatever makes now a bedtime. It doesn't seem that late. Well, you see, it's almost nightfall, and it might be dangerous with the monsters and stuff. It'll be a bit of a challenge during the day, so I imagine it'd be stupidly dangerous at night. But is that not the point? The truly terrifying manifests best under the light of the moon. If there is any time to grasp the true nature of our spectre, it is then. Yeah. You gotta get ghost pictures at night. It's the law or something. The law in Looney Land, maybe. Huh? Estelle, what's wrong? I don't know. I thought I saw something outside the window. It was sort of a whitish shadow. Probably just Zeke. Hold on. A white shadow? Oh, no. Oh, here it is. It is a ghost! Look at the thing. What the hell is it? Who is it? Look at it dancing around. Estelle, what's... Estelle. Estelle, up. Huh? Estelle, you're awake. Oh, thank goodness. Phew, you had us sweating there, Estelle. So how do you feel? I think I'm okay. Wait, this is the girls' dorm, right? Why am I... Wait, I saw it. I saw the white shadow right out that window. And then it... We know, honey. Calm down. So you really did see a ghost. Estelle. Oh, well, it was a man dressed in old-fashioned clothes, like an opera get-up or something, and wearing a mask.